Welcome to Morpheus Trading Group. Today's technical setup is for the New York Stock Exchange Composite Index. Ticker is the $NYA.X, $NYA.X. And this is a follow-up technical presentation of yesterday's analysis on the same index. As we discussed before, the New York Stock Exchange has formed a very distinct head and shoulders pattern. Shoulder, head, and whoops, now we have another shoulder here. And in our previous analysis, we discussed that when you break the neckline of head and shoulders pattern, and that neckline drawn across these pullbacks, on the left here we pulled back into that support area. Coming off the head, we pulled back into support here and held. And then, of course, coming off the right shoulder, we came into support. And of course, we didn't hold it this last time, which is quite evident from yesterday's price action. So basically, the predicted drop or the predicted price target for the NYSE when analyzing a head and shoulders would be a distance from the top of the head drawn down to the neckline. And then we project that value downward, drawn from the neckline down. So this right here, the length of this is going to equal the length of this. That's your predicted drop. So we're expecting to ultimately find support somewhere around 7,100 down to maybe 7,000 range, because quite often when you get violent sell-offs in bear markets, they overshoot the target because they're driven by fear. And fear is a very powerful emotion. And to give you an idea how powerful, we rallied and we traded in this range for how many months and weeks and days, and how quick did it were we able to take back all the gains from months of rallying? It didn't take long at all. Just within 2 weeks, a week and a half, we've just obliterated a lot of gains. Now, one thing we do take into account, however, because we're potentially getting late in the sell-off, at the stage in the sell-off, it gets kind of dangerous to start shorting down here without getting a bounce. And to get perspective on, where are we in the market? Is it possible that we could bounce here? Well, what we use is we will refer to our weekly and monthly charts. In this case, a weekly chart of the New York Stock Exchange Index shows us that we are coming into support here of the 200-period moving average. Now, I say support. Normally you don't really expect these levels to hold. You expect that head and shoulders pattern to follow through, as shown in this chart. But that doesn't mean you may not get a bounce here. Quite often you'll get some hesitation here, maybe consolidation, a little bounce, and the bounce gives you the opportunity to get short, to short individual stocks or to short the index or what have you. But ultimately, now that the crack has occurred, we expect follow-through on the head and shoulders pattern. But this gives you perspective. When you get violent moves in the market, you want to get some perspective on where things are at. Once again, you don't know if this level holds or not, but it does tell you it might be a little dangerous to be entering new short positions at this point. If you enjoyed today's technical presentation, please join us at www.morpheustrading.com, where you can sign up for your free membership to receive technical analysis like this every day. Thank you for joining us.